Now you're ready to take the written test. Let's walk through it together. Hi everyone, welcome to Interpreting Simplified. Bienvenidos a mi canal. My name is Jeanette. When you're ready to take the written test, there's a few things that will help you to know ahead of time so that when you go on the website, you won't be shocked and alarmed. I'm saying this because when you go online and you look at all the information and the process, it can seem like it's a lot. It might feel complicated or scary. I'm here to reassure you that it's not. There are going to be two videos explaining written exam registration process for NBCMI and CCHI. Today I'm going to start with the NBCMI. So for the testing environment, it has to be a quiet, well-lit area away from people. Now, I think a lot of people nowadays have spaces like that because after the pandemic, there was a lot of working from home, and then people found themselves in the need to create these spaces. When I took the test, that didn't exist. I was living with my mom at the time, and my nephew was staying with us, and I needed a space to take this test, and I scheduled it for a Saturday morning when everybody was home, but it was the only day I could do it because I worked Monday through Friday. So the day of the test, I made everybody go into their rooms, close the door, and they were not allowed to come out until I said it was okay, because I didn't want to take any chances that by somebody walking around or popping into the kitchen for a snack, my test wouldn't be valid. So everybody was threatened to stay in the room at all times until I told them they could come out. Hopefully you guys don't have to do that. Like I said, now everybody has a quiet, well-lit working space away from people. Then you need to have your area free of materials that are not allowed in the exam. Also, you have to have a hard surface for a workplace. You can't do it from your bed and you can't do it from your couch. So if you don't have a desk, you could do it from the dining room table, as long as it's not your couch or your bed. NBCMI has links, several links to help you prepare for this, and they're quite helpful. So when you go to the written test, online written test registration page, you'll see those links. The fee is $175, and there's a $25 reschedule fee. Now, you have a year from the day that you pay this fee to take the written exam. So let's say you pay the fee and something happens and you can't take the test right away. Don't panic. You have a year to get it done. Now, how to schedule your exam. The website actually has a spot that says step-by-step written exam registration. So it's very simple. Like I said, they walk you through every one of those steps. It's not too confusing or difficult to follow. For those of you that are going to be required to take the oral exam after you've passed the written exam, you have 2 years to do that. The languages for that are Spanish, Cantonese, Mandarin, Russian, Korean, and Vietnamese. So for these 6 languages, the oral exam will be needed for full certification. But from the day that you pass the written exam, you have 2 years. And with the written exam, you get the results right away. So there's no suspense. Like when you're done, they give you the results. You need a 75% to pass. For the online process, when you go to the page, again, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to ease you into this. When you go to the page, it looks like it's a lot, like, oh, there's so many steps, it's so much information, but this is the gist of it. This is what it comes down to, and you can do it. It'll be easy once you're there. For the in-person written exam registration process, the program advisor that you will be assigned once you do your initial registration will help you through the registration process for this. So for in-person, it's also $175, non-refundable. You have a year to schedule it. And the test consists of multiple choice. You have 75 minutes at the site to complete it. You need 75% to pass. and also the results are given to you right away. When you embark on this journey, along the way, you're going to come across certain steps that at first sight are seemingly daunting. You might think they're hard to follow, or they're steps that you're not going to be able to get through. And so my hope is that with these brief explanations based on my experience, things would seem like less scary and more doable. Don't forget to subscribe because it lets me be here for you. And check out some of my other videos so that you can follow along on my journey as a medical interpreter. And as I always say, if I can do this, anybody can do this. See you next time.